Somebody thought they were funny. Usually I play videos of us laughing at the Democrats and liberals for not having any idea of what they're talking about. Now it's time to put the shoe on the other foot. So let's share this tab right here. I believe it's already being shared. And you guys take a look at this. Take a look at this, man. They done got us. They got us.
Tonight's Fact or Fiction is brought to you by America's Finest Carpet.
Tonight, we're looking into a story that might make you laugh. It claims Education Secretary Linda McMahon mixed up AI with A1 steak sauce. And it's true. It happened right here in San Diego. McMahon made the gaffe yesterday while appearing at an education summit put on by Silicon Valley investors. McMahon said that she had heard about a school system that's going to start making sure that the youngest students have, quote, A1 teaching every year. Well, she went on to make the mistake again. Well, not surprisingly, A1 steak sauce pounced on the blunder, posting on X, agree, best to start them early. If you would like to submit a question to us, go to 10news.com, click on Fact.
All right, so I'm going to show y'all the actual clip of her saying it real quickly. Yeah, she was bugging. She was bugging. And maybe this just further shows. This is just another example. Sometimes, y'all, the generational differences come out in different ways. So let's take a look at this and then let's move on because it's already time.
I think it was a letter or a report that I heard this morning. I wish I could remember the source, but that there is a school system that's going to start making sure that first graders or even pre-Ks have A1 teaching, every year starting, that far down in the grades. And that's a wonderful thing. Kids are sponges. They just absorb everything. And so it wasn't all that long ago that we're going to have internet in our schools. Whoop. Now, okay, let's see A1 and how can that be helpful? How can it be helpful in one-on-one instruction? How can it be helpful in absorbing, more information for those fast learners? It can be more one-on-one directed. And those are the kinds of things and innovations that I want to see continue to develop. I heard...
They got us, man. They got us with that one, man. They got us, man. It just is what it is. It is what it is. There's no excuse. If this was AOC, I'd be roasting her. So I got to roast Linda McMahon. Oh, man. This is the head of the Department of Education. I have to reiterate, this is the head. This is Trump's head of Department of Education. I'm just clowning a little bit. Maybe this is why it's good to make sure that you clown both sides. Maybe I'll show a little bit more grace to AOC when she has a brain fart answering a question as far as what's capitalism compared to communism, whatever else she's answering. I don't know, but they got us. They got us. But speaking about AI, staying on the concept of AI, I wanted to share this video with you guys from, it was a Breakfast Club interview. So this is Mel Robbins. So Mel Robbins, she went on the Breakfast Club, and let me share this with you guys. Share this tab instead. You guys see it. All right. Check this out, what she said. Yo, ChatGPT is a monster. ChatGPT is a monster. I can't tell y'all what I was doing with it because I use it how I use it, but y'all use it how y'all use it, like work-wise. Like you can't just rely on it to do all your work. You definitely can't. But when you can work and find a balance working with ChatGPT, I think it's worth it. Like ChatGPT, and then when they hit me with what I was looking for, I said, yo, I wrote back to them like, yo, this is great. Like this is, I said something like, this is amazing. Do you know what ChatGPT responded to me? Hold on, because y'all gonna think I'm playing. Hold on, let me just show y'all this real quick. I gotta show y'all this what ChatGPT responded. Hold on, where's this page? Do I have it up here? Hold on, I think I got it up here. All right, hold on. I'm gonna show this to y'all. Let me go back to this. Let me share this window. All right. It's loading. All right, so look at this. Hold on real quick. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't got nothing crazy up here. Oh, I was looking up some Lion's Mane stuff. Yo, Maya made some Lion's Mane crab cakes yesterday for your boy. They were rocking. Yeah, shout out to the Lions, man. Crab cakes, Lions, man, mushroom. All right. So the point what I was trying to show y'all is when I sent ChatGPT something, they said, let me know if you'd like to turn this into I said, damn, this is good. Look at what ChatGPT responded. Appreciate that. You're setting up something dope, real value, real movement and perspective people need to hear. If you want help with a dope title, teaser, script, or visual branding for the episode, I got you covered. This is ChatGPT responding. Yo, we don't need friends no more. Yo, for everybody out here, hold on. Let me get rid of this. If you're out here and you're feeling down, you're facing some insecurities, yo, go have a combo with ChatGPT, man. Go have a combo with ChatGPT. Could elevate your I don't know, your confidence, give you a little boost that you need. And it's funny because last week I was supposed to show y'all this video that I'm getting ready to show y'all, and I think they go hand in hand. So let me shut up and play the video.
If you just do the things you do not want to do, you will have everything you have ever wanted.
Expound on that.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, if you want to make $1 million, here's my recommendation. Go to ChatGTP and type in, how do I make $1 million in the next 2 years? Give me a day-by-day plan that I can execute in 15 minutes. And it will probably teach.
Ew. Sorry to interrupt the video. We got a new challenge. 20,000 by the end of April. We fell short in March, but we're going to get our goal this month. Thank you all in advance for those that are going to continue to like, subscribe, maybe even leave some comments and let us know how we're doing. And on that note, let me let y'all get back to the video and I'll see y'all soon. Ew.
Choose step-by-step how to launch a business online and get into affiliate marketing. And if you actually do those things, you will have $1 million in the bank. There are formulas for everything you want in life, to lose weight, to find love, to heal your formulas everywhere.
I want to go back to something that you just said because it's true, right? Somebody out there is listening to you and they was like, that ain't going to work. And that's exactly why you're not going to get it.
Correct.
Of course. That's exactly why you're not going to get it.
If you just do the things you...
Yeah, all we got to do is do the things that we don't feel like doing, and then we're going to win. All right? All the annoying stuff that we don't feel like doing, all that stuff, that's what's going to allow us to win. That's what's going to allow us to win. All right, so show's over. Show's over. We got to get y'all out of here. Please do me a favor. Make sure that y'all like, and subscribe because the most important part of the show is getting ready to happen. As we take our 45 seconds to manifest, meditate, get your breath work in, clear your mind, focus on something, whatever it is. Y'all know what we set out every Sunday and Monday to do to make this our greatest week ever. Everything we do is about elevating, improving on last week's lessons, last week's losses that we know are just lessons, last week's wins, everything to keep building. All right. That's what we do. Everything we do is just building on what we did in the past, learning from what we've done in the past, learning from previous experiences, all these different things. So 45 seconds. You guys decide whether you want your eyes open or closed. Figure out whatever is best for you. I'm going to be closing my eyes as I manifest making this the greatest week ever. And what's that going to look like? What's it going to taste like? What food am I going to be eating? What the candle that I'm going to be like? All these different things that I'm associating with making this the greatest week ever. I'm tapping into all 5 senses and really having experience. I was going to say outer body experience, but I guess that's more of an inner body experience. So that's what we're going to do. 45 seconds. Every exhale, we're getting rid of the negative energy. Every inhale, breathing in the positive energy. And we're going to start that 45 seconds now. All right, one more exhale. Exhale and all the negative. Think about all the negative energy, that annoying coworker that you're probably looking at right now or thinking about that you don't want to get a text from. The one that you got to change your personality for. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The person that you work with that you got to change your personality and make sure that the real you doesn't come out in an aggressive way. Yeah. Remove all that. Exhale that. Exhale. Inhale all the positive. This is an amazing coworker. I'm so glad that they think about me so much and are worried about, me elevating and giving me more work so I can show my value. All that stuff. All right. That's glass half full. Y'all know the energy that we on. Y'all know what we come here to do. Elevate on purpose, both from an intentional standpoint, raising our standards to become the best leaders we can become that are needed now more than ever. Shout out to Jeff Metcalf, as well as elevating our standards and challenging ourselves to grow into the individuals we need to grow into in order to accomplish those amazing goals that we set out for ourselves. Strength and honor, onward and upward. Get to that bag. Y'all know what I mean when I say get to the bag. If you don't, I'm talking about all the little things that we're collecting throughout the week that are going to give us that chance to compete on Friday to do what we set out to do today. Make this our greatest week ever. So to determine what's in your bag, you got to figure out what your desires are. Figure out what you want, what makes it the greatest week ever. Figure out what desires you have. Figure out what's your purpose. What's your personal legend going to be? Shout out to the Alchemist. We'll have a reading from there on Friday. All these different things. You decide what it's going to be, and then you decide what's in your bag. The things that are in my bag, simple: peace, love, happiness, health, wealth, and in everything we do, integrity. Boog said he not trading his friends for ChatGPT. Oh man, nah, it's all good, Anthony. I appreciate you because you always go back and listen to it. Special guest Friday. We got a special guest Friday. We got pulling up. We got some info. We're gonna have financial literacy on the stock market and some other stuff with Skeeg Unk. So we'll have that on Friday. And I don't know if y'all noticed, Wednesday, we didn't do the Wednesday show. I was traveling, but we may do some things a little bit different where we just do the 2 live shows and more videos, but we're just figuring out some stuff. So bear with us. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Enjoyed the show. Steve said strength and honor, man. Strength and honor. Y'all have an amazing week. All right. Y'all deserve it. You want to know why you deserve it? Because you are willing to sacrifice what it takes to have an amazing week, and you're willing to put the time, effort, and energy and to put out positive energy and a positive frequency in order to have that positive frequency come back. So on that note, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.